Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp, in the comments down below. Feel free to join VIP to be alerted whenever we get in and out of plays. Also, get your free stock from down below. So let's go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Share with you guys what exactly the setup is. As we know, it's concerning the reverse stock split. I'm gonna share with you guys my opinion if I think it's good or bad. Not your reverse stock split, because first off, a reverse stock split and a stock split is two totally different things. AMC is in the mix of trying to get shareholders to vote to have a 1-for-10 stock reverse stock split. So let's go ahead and get right into that, guys, and share exactly what our thoughts are and what we believe will happen with AMC, how this could be bad or good. So as we know, guys, from the jump, let's start with facts and not just opinions. Whenever it's opinions, we'll let it be known. So the facts are, from history and just from the facts, from doing research, you will know a reverse stock split is usually a bad sign for a company. Usually companies does that whenever they're in panic mode, they're kind of in distress, they're, looking for a way out, right? They want their share price to appear higher than what it actually are. So a company could be trading at $10, and if they did a 1-for-10, the price would go to $100, making people think that don't really know what's going on, that the stock probably just shot off to that price. Because if you don't really, know for real, what would you think if a stock just went from 10 to 100 in one day, and stocks go up? You would think it just went there, right? So that's what could possibly confuse some people. But no, the company just did a reverse stock split. Nothing changed. Only thing changed is the amount of shares that you actually own. The market capitalization didn't change. The value of the company didn't change. The value of your position didn't change. The only thing changed was the amount of shares that you now own. So if AMC is trading at $10, we're gonna just say $10 to give it an even number so you guys can follow me. If it's trading at $10 and you got $1,000 worth of AMC and they do the 1-for-10, you will now own just 10 shares of AMC at $100. And $100 times 10 shares is still 1,000. So now you have less shares. And this the thing. If we go ahead and pull up with Adam Aron, he's obviously for it. The only reason he's for it is not for us. As you can see, the shareholders, guys, we see this time and time again. Only thing he using now is using this as a crazy advantage to further get their company out of debt. Because if they become debt free from this, that's like, crazy, crazy amazing. The world's largest companies, all of them are in debt. And he using this as an advantage to get them out of debt. If they got out of debt, that's what, these businesses thrive on debt. They like, obviously the debt that they are in is good debt. You got to learn the difference between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is whenever you're investing some borrowed money into something, but it's making you a profit every single month on that money. If I borrowed $1 million and that $1 million making me $100,000 a month, but my payment on the $1 million ain't nothing but $10,000 a month, I'm in the green $90,000. That's good debt. So anyways, just giving you guys knowledge, within the video. But back to the reverse stock split. Is it good or bad? As we know what the reverse stock split is now. Usually that's when companies is signs of, where to help at. I need to raise money. Obviously in this case, that's what Adam Aron trying to do. He's trying to raise as much money as possible. We already let him raise all the money, guys. They got over $1.1 billion in cash as AMC stock took off when they sold some off. They also created a special dividend, APE, that they also was able to liquidate and get $1 billion in cash, which they already got over 150 million off of APE, and they can still sell out more, but they just waiting for the price to go up before doing so. Man, as you also know, this would benefit them as well by having a reverse stock split. It would raise more cash for them, and that's all they trying to do in they bitch interest, raise cash. As we know, it does have some perks to both, but I do believe the reverse stock split cons outweigh the pro. And let me tell you what the pro would be. The pro would be right here what Adam Aron says. Also, apes work exactly as intended. He said apes work exactly as intended. The ape unit, the special dividend that they created, right? They did exactly what they needed to do. Let us raise needed cash. So we already let you raise cash twice off the special dividend and off just the stock price running up off the apes, right? When it hit $77 back in May of last year. So we done let you do that twice, and you still trying to, not help benefit the shareholders, but benefit the self and the company. So as you say, also, apes work exactly as intended to let us raise needed cash, buy back debt, explore M&A, but a huge discount in ape market price versus common stock must be addressed. Weld, hold a shareholder's vote. It's time to convert ape preferred into a AMC common to eliminate that discount. So he also says right here, he said the company as distinguished as AMC shouldn't let Wall Streeters wishing us harm drive us to being a penny stock. So when the shareholders vote, you also can consider a 1-for-10 reverse stock split. Simple arithmetic. If approved, the share count goes down, so price goes up. So he's saying that's basically, one of the pros. The share count will obviously go down. So basically with a small amount of share blocks, orders will be able to move the price significantly than the amount of shares we have now. So say for instance, if there are 1 million total shares now, we're just using small numbers so you could understand, 1 million total shares, and then they do a 1-for-10. Now, instead of it being 1 million shares, it's now just 100,000. So now people that's playing with 10,000 shares, 20,000 shares, they actually able to really move that price, right? But if we had 1 million shares and just, 10% of that, somebody, the million share, the 100,000, 10,000, 1 million shares, and somebody doing 100,000, 100,000 ain't gonna really move the needle like it would for 10,000 shares on a million. I mean on 100,000. If you get what I'm saying, guys. So basically, the share count goes down, making smaller orders more powerful to move this meter on the stick. But where it comes in bad at, because it also giving shorts a chance to reset. Now they able to reset because AMC, guys, why we want to, my opinion, I would want to vote no, because we're so close to zero. I'd rather for us to be close to zero than back at 50 or back at 60, and then they able to short it all the way back down. Because if that buying pressure don't come in crazy, which they still gonna be able to manipulate it a bit, and do things because the share price is higher now. And you probably say, well, they can manipulate the whole entire time, then what's the point? No, it runs a point to where they run out of that steam. Like they only could do it for so long. Like when they steady overlapping themselves, putting in these synthetic shares, putting in these fake order blocks, saying they want to sell a certain amount at a specific price, and then when they come down to that price and the share is not actually there, like it ain't gonna work but for so long. That's why we think they'll let it run to $77, $80 if they could have held it from doing that. No, it's like it overrides the manipulation at some point. Once the manipulation is done for a long period of time, they're just going to explode. But if we at 50, 60, they're able to further manipulate the price and get it back down because it's able to come down. That's the thing about going short. Going short, it ain't no limit to where this thing could stop at. The price could go infinite, millions of dollars a share. It ain't no number. So that's why it's scary to go short, right? But going down, we so close to zero. Like it sound crazy, but yeah, come on, zero. Like the closer and closer, Adam Aaron talking about them turning into a penny stock. Do he not know apes is still here? That's why they so scared. That's why the FTX scandal got something to do with AMC as well. Even though we tired, we frustrated and all that, this is really crazy. It's a big situation going on here. So with all this stuff coming full circle and stuff, they trying to everything they can do now. You see how they steady coming up with new ideas. As soon as they came out with 8 special dividend, that's supposed to help the price go up from cutting out the synthetic shares. And basically because for every share you got one of those, so it's supposed to eliminate that. But what happened to the price? It came down ever since, never went up. Now they trying to do something else. Now they trying to shoot the price up, which it's gonna do that by itself. Why in the hell we want to do that when it's gonna do it by itself? It's already at $5, $4, $3, $2, at $1. Like it's a whole different ball game from there. Because a lot of people now thinking, oh, I know AMC gonna go from 1 at least back to 4 or 5. That's a 400, 500% return, regardless if it go back to 80 or not. But history repeating itself with the market about to go back up very insanely, with everything about to go back up very insanely here soon, the AMC have no choice but to follow. So now they trying to hurry up and do this before that happens so they can short attack it again and bring it right back down. Because usually when a company does a reverse stock split, guys, that's bad. That ain't good signs. That's bad signs. And Adam Aaron don't even need to do that. You is the only one in your whole industry, in your whole space that's really good. He's good. We came in and saved him. They have over $1 billion in cash, able to liquidate another B from 8 special dividends, get them 2 Bs. They paying down debt. They already paid down $180 million in 2022 alone. So that being said, no, all together, or 22 alone. But you guys get exactly what I'm saying. That's the correct figure on that. They already paid down $180 million. So, make it make sense. But like I say, guys, I would definitely vote no, because the math ain't mathing. I would rather it go down to 4, 3, 2, 1, even cents, because it will it will spike again. And the thing is, it's not even going to make it that far, I don't believe. Not the 1. Not the, now, if it come to 2, 3, now that's like crazy load up zone. And they know from there, it ain't nothing else for it to do but go up. Just like these stocks is down over 97%. Come on down. Where you going to go? 99%? 99.5%? At some point, you ain't got nowhere else to go but up. And if you don't turn around and go back up, the whole world, we ain't going to need the money anyway. Because the world is coming down. The world ending. If the market don't go back up, make it make sense. They try to scare you. Fear. Nobody don't supposed to be feared. Like, get fear out of your heart with anything. Like being in a fist fight, a gun battle, the stock market, anything. Just get fear completely out of your heart. Risking money. Because it's like we all got to go. It's all like just temporary. Like, have fun. Be smart, though. And just, do your thing. But, that's too much for y'all right now. This is about stocks and stuff. But anyways, I love y'all. I'll add your boy on Instagram and the BHayes Show. Get in VIP. And yeah. We go.